managed to toggle all on.
Oh, there you are. There we are.
All right.
Hello.
Have we engaged? Are we live?
I think we are.
Live.
I can hear us.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
We're doing this right.
Hi.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Got like...
Can you hear us okay? Is the volume okay?
Well, you don't have to yell.
I didn't yell.
You can just ask. Like, talk at a normal volume.
Oh, well, that's what I did.
All right, I believe you.
Hey, oh, somebody is watching us from somewhere far. It's 3 a.m. there.
Oh, jeez.
Hi, where are you?
Where is it? 3 a.m. right
3
now.
3 a.m.?
Europe?
In Europe, maybe?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Okay, good volume.
Cool.
Okay, great.
Sweet. Hi, everyone. How was your day?
Hey,
Hope it was
somebody
good.
supporting Alex. Somebody supporting Alex.
Oh,
Nice. Ooh, you get a support.
I have support. I like support. That's good.
Oh, look, the person from that's 3 a.m. right now is from France.
Oh,
Hello.
France. Hey. Hello.
Thank you for watching. Great.
All the
nice.
way from France.
Yeah, all the way from France.
Katana Kami, now live in Europe as well.
Absolutely. That's great.
Available everywhere.
Hi everyone, thank you for joining us today. Okay, it's 6 p.m. Let's start.
Let's get started.
Alright, so
Right.
Katana Kami.
Hello, everyone.
A Way of a Samurai Story. It's released today. We're celebrating the release today. Yay! This is Alex.
Hello.
This is Mimi. Hello.
Mimi.
Yes, we're celebrating Katana Kami's release today. Yay!
Yay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go into a little slideshow I prepared
Perfect.
to talk a little bit about Katana Kami if you're not familiar with the title.
All right.
Alright?
Oh.
Oh yeah, that. Okay. Would you like to explain a
Sure.
little bit about Katana Kami?
Sure. So, Katana Kami is the now 5th installment in the Way of the Samurai series. It's a spin-off of this series, so it isn't a full entry. It's a little bit of a different style than the previous games as well. So this is more of an action roguelike RPG. As opposed to like an open world concept that the previous games had. But the basic premise is the same. It should be familiar to anyone who's a fan of Way of the Samurai. So you play as a ronin during the Meiji Restoration, which is post Commodore Matthew Perry arriving this is sort of like the samurai Reformation era of Japan. So this is when blacksmiths, for example, or swordsmiths, I should say, for example, had to switch over to being blacksmiths instead, and a lot of samurai became wandering ronin. You play as one of these ronin in Rokkotsu Pass, which is also a staple of the series. So the basic plot is that the swordsmith, now blacksmith, Dojima, falls into debt, and in order to pay off his debts, the debt collector comes and takes away his daughter, Nanami, as collateral until he can pay off all of his debts. And you, the protagonist, offer to help pay back the debt, and in exchange for marrying Nanami. And Dojima is not super thrilled about that deal, but he doesn't have much of a choice. So
he wants his daughter back.
He wants his daughter back.
Seems to be the only choice.
Yeah. So it's an action RPG. It's available on PS4, Switch, and Steam. It is digital only in North America and EU.
Right.
Released today. This will be rated mature. There's a lot of blood. There's a lot of violence in this game. It is a samurai game after all. There's got to be some violence. And it is $29.99, although right now on Steam and on Switch there is a 10% discount for 1 week.
That's awesome. All right. We wanted to show, we did go over a little bit about the characters, but just to let's go to a different next slide to talk about the
Too fast.
characters. So Protagonist, this guy, he doesn't have a name, right?
No, you get to name the protagonist,
Okay.
whatever you like.
He is the one that who is helping Dojima to bring back the Nanami, right? Yep.
Yep.
Look at his axe.
This is who you play. Yeah. This well done.
Well done.
Well done, Wandering Ronin.
Wandering Ronin.
You did it. And this is the Dojima's Gunji is his first name. So this is the blacksmith and the daughter that you are seeking to rescue throughout the game.
All right. Let's go back to us.
Yes. So.
Okay, that's a little bit about Katana Kami story. If you guys like to actually jump in to see the gameplay, we're ready to do that. Are you guys ready to take a look at the game?
One second. Oh, well, hold on. Gotta do this for a second here. All right, so let's get into some gameplay.
Yeah, let's do that.
I have to exit this for a second. Let's get into some gameplay so I can show everyone how the game is played.
Yes.
All right.
That's
so I'm just going to jump into an existing save file that we have here. Let me turn on the game volume itself so you can hear everything.
Yeah, does it sound okay? Is it too loud? Let us know if it's too loud or too low. Cool.
So this I'll explain the sort of the main gameplay loop here. So this is
Sounds fine to me.
nighttime. So during the nighttime, the Ipponmatsu, which is the lone pine tree, opens up and it creates a portal to different dungeons.
Wow.
Now, let's go talk to this dog real quick.
Aww.
Let's see what's up. Woof.
Rachel,
Good dialogue. Good dialogue. Good dialogue. Sick. All right, let's do. Let's try Sire Shake. So, when you're talking to people, or in this case to dogs, there are different dialogue options you can choose that will change the flow of the conversation a little bit. Let's try Shake. Looks like the Sire does not understand Shake. Let's try Sit.
Okay. Oh,
Nope, doesn't understand. I guess go home. Let's try that. Well, oh, that seemed to do it. Okay, woof woof. Bye, Sire. Sire obeyed. So, Sire is just one of the many bodyguards that you can hire that will go into the dungeons with you. If you hire a bodyguard, they can travel with you. For now, I'm going to go in by myself.
Okay.
So let's enter the dungeons. Now, these dungeons are randomly generated every time you enter. So the main gameplay is you want to go into the dungeons. Let's pick up a mushroom. Let's do that. You want to go into the dungeons and get as deep as you can, because the deeper down you go, the rarer the items you'll find. But the stronger the enemies will be as well.
How deep are we now?
This is the first floor.
Oh, first floor, okay.
Just started. So I'm going to walk around here. Let's see what kind of enemies we go. There's a crate.
Okay.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Let me just go ahead and eat this light mushroom real quick.
What happens when you eat that?
I glow.
Oh, you glow.
Beautiful. I glow. Okay, oh, here we go.
Wow.
Alright, here's some enemies. So, and a portal, cool. So, like I was saying, the enemies get stronger the deeper down you go. So this level is pretty simple, just going to be some skeletons and a snake, it looks like. I also learned combo bash. Nice.
What does this portal too.
So occasionally, like I said, the dungeons are randomly generated, so they'll be different each time, and the enemies will be different each time. So sometimes you'll encounter a portal like this, which is pretty cool. A portal does what you think it would do. It'll send you to a deeper floor, but the floor that it sends you to is random. So, for example, now I'm in the Night Labyrinth. Before I was in a different dungeon, so it essentially sent me to a different dungeon. Oh, hello.
Oh, wait.
Hello, sir. So, phantoms. Now, this is interesting. So, when you have online play enabled, occasionally you'll run into these phantoms.
Oh, is that?
So, phantoms are players that have played on this level previously. And this person isn't, as a phantom, they aren't controlled. This is an NPC. But this represents a ronin, just like me, who was down here previously. So somewhere in the world, someone played this level before we got here, and we're showing you. So let's kill this person.
I didn't see that person like this when I played, so I was like, who is this?
Yes.
Okay,
Nice.
I see.
Let's take that sword.
So you
Pokemon.
need to collect the sword as you beat the enemy.
I picked up
Is that
Pokemon.
correct?
That's right. So let's show some of these swords, for example. So every time you pick up a sword, you can equip to it, and you'll notice that in the top left corner there's mid, up, mid. That's the stance that you have. So I just killed that guy. Let's equip his sword. Go,
Oh,
Pokemon.
okay. We're just taking his sword.
We're taking a sword and we're
using
using.
it.
Yes, that's right. So now I can put this away here, and let me change my sword to his sword. Let me draw it. Now, so as you can see, the stance is different than what I had before.
Right.
Each stance, each sword has its own stance, or each weapon, I should say, has its own stance. And each stance has its own set of moves. So if you'll notice, if you remember from earlier the kind of attacks that I was doing, these are different than the other swords. Like, let's take out our friend Kritzo here. So Kritzo, see, these attacks are different than the other swords. Each sword stance has its own types of attacks and its own types of moves. So you can kind of find whichever swords you like and do that gameplay. Let's get some lumber. A retriever. Oh geez. Crit. No dog can beat me.
That's bloody.
It's very bloody. The skeletons have blood in this game. Don't think about it. So the basic gameplay loop when you're down here in these dungeons is you want to collect as much of this stuff as you can. So you saw, for example, I had some lumber I picked up earlier. I think I picked up some red sand earlier. Oh, some coins. Nice. I really apologize. Oh, there's this guy again.
Oh, hey. Oh, there's a question.
Yes.
Is this anything like Seiko difficult?
Oh, the difficulty will get pretty severe as you.
Sekiro difficult.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it'll get pretty challenging when you go down deeper. These are still like the very early floors. Once you get down into the later floors of the dungeon, you'll encounter bosses and things like that, and some of them can be pretty hard to beat. Oh, nice. There's a sharpening block. Oh, Jesus. I got a quest. So you'll see some quests pop up on the screen occasionally as well. So those quests. Hey, what's up, Great Snow Woman? So these are quests that will pop up sometimes when you're in the dungeons. So this quest, for example, is a bounty on the Great Snow Woman, who probably doesn't appreciate that I have a sword out pointed at her. Well, the skeleton. I'm trying to talk to the woman, and you're interrupting me. Let's attack her. Let's see what happens.
You're just gonna attack a woman?
Well, there's a bounty. There's a bounty.
Okay.
So I'm gonna assume that she was up to no good.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. She can fire. No. Oh god. Don't get hit. Okay. So there are. So you'll notice there are also ooh, geez, she has ice breath too.
Wow.
There are also different things that you can do. So there's rolls. There's the frustration, which is like the best thing. when you have your sword put away, for example, I can bow down and beg for forgiveness. For now, you can lock on, so you can do this. You can maneuver a little bit better and do your strikes a little bit better.
Would she forgive you if you just bow down to forgive?
She might have, but
but you killed her.
No,
so...
no, and now I'm gonna see what she got. Ooh, and now I'm gonna wear her hat.
Wow. Wow, you're just gonna take it from her. You just kill her and take it from her, and you're just gonna wear it.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely gotta have the angle. Cover my face because I'm cool. Yeah. There we go.
Wow.
Perfect.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Let's go a little bit deeper now. Let's see what we can get.
Oh, we have another chat question.
Yes.
Is it possible to stance change mid-attack?
Mid-attack, there's certain combos that you can do, but because the stance change requires equipping different swords, you can't do it in the middle of an attack chain. You have to equip a little bit differently. So right now my stamina is low. That's my yellow bar in the bottom.
Yeah.
And that's not good because it's not good. When your stamina runs out, you actually encounter the death god.
What can you do to increase your
there are items that you can use. For now, I'm going to eat this rice ball. I think the rice ball is, so my vitality will now go back up over time. So I'm going to be okay. But if your stamina, or I should say your vitality, is ever 0, a death god will be summoned. And the death god comes and chases you down, basically, and kills you with pretty much one hit. Extremely tough enemy.
I see.
And if you want to, you can go and get your stuff back by finding him and getting it back. I'll pray now. Honed. Yeah, so if you see, sometimes you'll encounter these types of things. If you pray to them, you'll get a buff. So right now, honed is my buff, and honed increases the sharpness of my blade that I have equipped. So I'll do some extra damage with these attacks, for example.
There's a lot of skeletons.
There's a lot of skeletons. I'm a little bit scared of all these skeletons. I don't like that super much. Oh jeez. Beat that guy's attack pretty hard. There's dodging in this game too. And something that's really cool, the retrievers don't really do an attack that's predictable, so they're hard to get to. But there's something in this game, it's like a counter called the kiwami. And that is if you deflect or you dodge at just the right moment, you can trigger a combo and do like a bonus damage attack. Which is sometimes when you're fighting bosses, that's like pretty much the only thing that you can do because the bosses are so strong. You'll have to deflect or dodge their attacks rather than try to just straight up fight them.
I see.
Oh, this is fun. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez, I don't want to get stuck in there.
I know. Nobody's after you.
Oh, man, there's an archer, there's a soldier. Dude, everyone's just being super mean to me today. I'm just trying to get through this dungeon. You know, I'm just trying to deliver some sticks and rocks that I found. Everyone's got to have like a whole attitude. Oh, sake, yup. Definitely gonna need that.
That's a lot of
Definitely gonna need that. There's a lot of skeletons. There's also a maximum number of items that you can equip, so that can carry. You might also run into something like this in the dungeons with a sharpening block, which is exactly what it sounds like. You can sharpen any sword that you have, which will repair it. So you can see down in the bottom left, there's a bar right now. It's in yellow. That pretty much means that this sword. Oh, geez. I stepped on a trap.
Oh, okay. Wait, I didn't know about the trap.
It has nothing to do with the sword. But the sword durability goes down. Like it gets duller and duller over time.
Oh, okay. I mean, you gotta do that once in a while, right?
It can break.
You can break too?
It can break if you aren't careful.
Like even in the middle of the,
in the middle of an attack it can break. So you gotta be careful with how many you use. Oh jeez, man. I stepped on traps again. So there are traps in this game. So there are traps in this game.
There's no way for you to avoid that though, right?
There are some abilities that will let you discover traps.
Oh,
I didn't have any
like
right
a detector or something like that.
Look, it's raining.
And those dungeons are randomly generated?
Yeah. So every time I'm out here, I'm in a randomly generated. Ooh, I'm gonna draw my sword. It might help if I had my sword equipped to draw it. Switch swords there, so you can see like this sword has more durability, but it's really this sword does less damage than my other sword. And if you noticed as well, when I was jeez, these dogs are so hard to hit. Oh, nice! I get the little box here.
Little box.
Oh, I
little box.
gotta clear the enemies first. It's a special box. It's like a chest that you
It's
can
like
encounter
a shiny
sometimes.
special box.
Yeah, looks like I have to defeat the enemies. It won't let you pick up some things sometimes if there are enemies nearby. Ooh, cool! I got another sword. Let's explore in here. There's a vase. This looks suspicious. I'm gonna break it. Oh.
Okay.
There was nothing in it. Let's
Nothing
drink
in
some
there.
sake. Let's see what happens when I do that.
Does he ever get-
Oh, yeah. So now I'm weakened, but
Oh, you're
I have,
weakened.
yeah, but I have a buff as well. So it hurt me in some ways, and it helped me in other ways. That's fine.
Yeah.
Do my combo attack with this one. I have so right now I'm pressing this is my light attack with this sword, just a simple overhead strike. I also have my heavy attack, which is like a swirling swishy swish. So I'm gonna swirling swishy swish on these guys because they don't know me.
Yeah.
They don't know me.
They don't know you.
They're disrespecting me right now. They thought
They thought they could win.
they thought
you.
they could beat me, but they can't. Oh jeez, he's blocking. So yeah, if you see a blocking enemy, by the way, like that skeleton just was, and you keep hitting them with your sword durability will go down even faster. So keep that in mind. It's not smart to play like I'm playing right now, which is just speed. This is a speed run. Oh great, now I'm poisoned. Oh great.
Because you
Oh
stepped on
jeez,
the
I
flower
stepped
or
on a
something
trap.
like
Yeah.
that? Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna go down.
Is there a way for you to detox or something?
Yeah, a poison.
Like a juice cleanse? Or?
Poison does go away over time.
Oh, I see.
And there's also there are like certain items and things that you could eat that will make them go
You're
away.
pretty much screwed if you are poisoned and being attacked, right?
Yeah, it's going to like slowly deteriorate damage from you or your health from you. I'm just gonna run right now because I'm just gonna sprint through this. Sprinting does use stamina, by the way, so keep that in mind. Oh jeez. Okay. I entered a cursed area. So cursed areas are places in the dungeons that are what it sounds like. You can't escape until you complete whatever objective it is. So this objective is 6. So yeah, 6. So, and there are certain, sometimes it'll ask for a specific type of enemy, so it'll almost like trick you. Okay, now my sword broke, so I'm not in a good spot right now. This is just not great. So I'm going to change back to the sword that I took from this guy. It's okay. I'm drawing my sword. I can't draw my sword because these guys are everywhere. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, when they attack, they have a chance to stagger you, so can occasionally.
Oh, die. Do you have to start over the whole dungeon?
Yes, when you die, you're teleported back out of the dungeon, and you lose all your stuff, everything that you had equipped. So you can see up in the top right corner, I've only got 8 coins on me right now, so that's not bad.
But all the equipment too, right? Like the
yes,
sword.
but you lose all the swords that you picked up, any of the items that you picked up. So, like, ooh, I learned an attack. Let's do it. Let's see if I can trick this attack.
One more to go.
I think it's the skeleton sheet that I had. Yeah, it was. Okay, so don't get cocky. Let's take this guy out. Jeez, they're still everywhere. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
There's so many skeletons.
I'm scared, Alex.
It's okay. I got it. These guys, again, like I said, they don't know me. They don't know me. They saw me wandering around a dungeon and they thought, oh, this'll be easy.
Yeah, they thought they could beat you.
Nah, dude. Nah, bruh, they did not even realize it. Cool. So I picked up a whole bunch of stuff there. Let me just break these boxes, pick up all this stuff. Ooh, I got a secret arts book. Secret arts are like special moves, so by getting that book I can do now more attacks.
Oh,
so
okay.
I think I've had enough of this dungeon. I'm a little bit scared. As you can see, there's a portal, there's a well, so portal takes me to a random dungeon. The well takes me to the next floor, but I'm scared enough as it is, and I already broke one sword, so let's just exit.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
I probably need to breathe too. Yeah.
I think we've seen enough.
Yeah.
We have seen enough.
It was very thrilling.
Yes. So then every time you go through, you get this explorer grade, which just goes over all the different things that you have, and you get a grade and a title based on it. So I got the title Careless probably because I stepped on so many traps, and because of your like stats here, so you can see your stats, track your progress, and that kind of thing. So
Cool.
now it's
Really
daytime.
Is the doggy still there?
Can you return to town at any time, or is it only?
If you're in the dungeon, you need an item to do that, or you find, like I just found, the escape portal. So as you saw during the day, you will get orders. So let's go talk to let's talk to him about it. So bing, but hey, what's up? How's it going? So I gave all my stuff. So everything that I found over the course of that dungeon, I gave it to him. So now he's got
like all of it, right?
Yeah, all the materials and stuff like that. So you might see occasionally these people walking around. So that's Dechi, for example. This is a quest board where you can go and you can find your quests. These are shops. So you'll notice there's a Kurofu shop, an Akadama clan shop, and a Post Town shop. So these are the three factions of Rokkotsu Pass. These guys...
They're not good friends, right?
They're not good friends. They can be. So something that's neat about this game is that you can manipulate these three factions. Again, this is something you can do with Way of the Samurai. You can manipulate these three factions into either hating each other and going to war with each other, or you can try to maintain a balance of power. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. I did not. I have a hat over my face. I didn't see you. So you can try to maintain the balance of power by making sure you complete certain orders, like an equal amount of orders from each clan. You know, give each of them equally valuable swords, stuff like that. Or if you want to, you can pretty much ally yourself with one of them and just do all of the quests and all of the quests and all the requests that you get from one clan, just to make sure that they're the most powerful clan, and then they can go to war and defeat the other clans.
I see.
And each of these shops, they have different things. So, for example, we can get from dress and stuff. So we can get different accessories here from our boys at the Akadama shop.
Oh, it's the rice bowl that you were eating in the dungeon, right?
And then. Well, from Post Town, they serve food, so they're sort of like consumable buffs. And then the Profu, this is where you go and hire a bodyguard, or you can expand your facilities. So, for example, if you need more storage space or closet space, you would go to them.
Oh, got it. Okay, everybody's asking if we can pet the dog.
Can you pet the dog? So here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Okay.
You can prostrate in front of the dog, and imagine that you're petting the dog. I don't think there's a specific animation for actually petting the dog, but as you saw earlier in the stream, you can
interact with them.
You can interact with the doggy, and you can ask the doggy to play fetch and stuff, and you can hire the doggy as a bodyguard. Then the doggy will follow you around. So what's this guy? What's Dechi want? Okay. So from the girl, nice. So that girl that he was referring to is Nanami.
Okay.
So well, don't run into me, bro. Come on. Come on, dude.
Well, he has the hat on too.
I know. We can't see each other. We're just running into each other. So Nami at this point is taken away by the debt collector. So you can see in the top right corner there, I have 2 days remaining to pay 3,000 coin to the debt collector. Okay. Fortunately, I have 3,600 in my safe, so I'm okay. But while the debt collectors got Nanami, Nanami will, you can actually interact with, I saw Hiro in the corner of my eye.
He's looking at
He's looking at me. He wishes he was playing.
Oh yeah, he wishes.
He wishes. He wants what I have. Mm-hmm. So anyway, when Nanami's taken away, she'll actually communicate through the newspaper. Let's go to that newspaper, for example.
That's
now,
cool.
So the newspaper has its own articles. So here, for example, you can see the factions. Mm-hmm. And this is where you can compare the relative strengths of the factions. So you can see like Kurofu family has more strength, a lot more strength than Post Town, for example.
Right.
So you can see their relative strength and their number of followers. Mm-hmm. So right now, Post Town's pretty weak. And they don't super like each other right now. They all appear to be sort of warring with each other right now. So yeah, the more orders that you complete for these different factions, the more this will change, and you can kind of manipulate the factions however you want to. Mm-hmm. So another thing in the newspaper, like this will tell you, so it'll tell you your tension. Mm-hmm. So there's a caution tension for Post Town and Akudama. They don't like each other.
I see.
Smithy tension's okay. Cool. Dojima's okay.
Dojima's fine.
He's fine right now. The best part about the newspaper is the haiku. Mm-hmm. So the haikus are randomly generated. So there are a whole bunch of potential combinations for a haiku. So
can you read this with the haiku voice?
This haiku is, "It's love at first sight, with unexpected good luck. Now, harakiri." I mean, it's meaningful in its own way. I find meaning in it. So anyway, let's go to Nanami's page. So keep your mouth and wallet shut is the name of her column. Mm-hmm. So you can give Nanami gifts through that person that I just spoke with and bumped into. Uh-huh. So as you go and as you play, you can sort of win Nanami's favor while she's still captured by the debt collector, but you can kind of win her over by giving her the right gifts.
I see.
Yeah, so like she has a gift giving contest in the bottom there, and if she likes your gift, then she'll give you one back, and she'll like you more. What's interesting too is that if you play through the game enough, you pay off enough of the debt, you can get Nanami back, and based on how you treated her while she was away and while she was captured, she actually has a different outcome. But when she finally returns, like
like
she
the
can
way
be
she treats you.
Yeah, and the way she looks, even there are differences.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
You better be nice to her. You better send her things that she actually likes.
I'll be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so interesting. I didn't know that about this game.
Yeah, so that's the basics. I guess I should show you the big thing, the furnace. So here is where you can tell Dojima what kind of swords to make. So this is the other half of the gameplay loop. In the dungeons, you got your items, you got gold, you got crafting materials. So here in the daytime is when you can use those materials to craft swords and complete orders. So that's where you go to craft swords and tell Dojima what kind of swords to get. There's also the account book. So in the account book, I can see who's asking for stuff, what kind of swords they want, what my reward is, and I can send them swords if I want. So like, let's check my order list, for example. So this guy from the Kurofu family wants 6 swords from me, and he's giving me 4 days to do it, so I can confirm that, and then I can go in and pretty much, I can pick the swords that I want to give to him. I can also give them fake swords.
You can do that?
If I want to pull one over on them and just give them
what
a fake sword.
Well, if you give them like a fake sword, it kind of breaks in the middle of the battle.
Yeah, they don't like when you do that. You probably shouldn't do that. But yeah, this is how you would say if you wanted one faction to get like really good swords,
Right.
you would deliver them
Yeah.
really good weapons.
That's interesting. Like you
Yeah.
can come up with all those strategy and,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
kind of play like that. Interesting.
And there are tons of different kinds of swords, if you
It
couldn't
seems a
tell
lot, yeah.
already. Tons and tons of different kinds of weapons, including bows, for example, a one-handed kitchen knife, all sorts of stuff, each with its own abilities. And you can see their title. There's a column for title. You can actually equip. Let's not give anything to them right now. You can also give them a gift if you want. If you don't even want to complete an order, you just want to send them a gift. Sometimes if they get mad at the smithy, you can send them a gift. Like you can send them a ham, and it'll make them like you again. Yeah, and it'll make them come back to the shop.
Interesting.
Yeah. That is the pretty much the main gameplay loop of Katana Kami. And this is what you'll do. You'll get your someone dropped their sword. You'll get probably that guy. You'll keep paying off the debt, keep managing the smithy, get better and better swords for yourself, have the smithy sell better and better swords, and
do the shops sell better things as their faction power increases?
yes, that's right. The more advanced you get along with these factions, then the better stuff that they'll have for sale.
Interesting.
And the more they'll like you and offer you discount stuff. So this is awesome. This is great. So these two factions hate each other. So now they're starting a fight with each other. Oh boy. Oh jeez. This is getting violent.
Yeah, very.
Oh man. They're gonna break the stop. They're gonna break the store. Come on, man. That's not even your shop. Oh, it's his shop. I don't want to get distracted. Smart man. Just gonna wait it out. Wait it out. If I wanted to, I could join in, for example, and like help out. I don't know how strong these guys are, so I don't know if I should do that.
Right.
Let's see. I'm following the action now. This has become a WWE match at this point. We got Post Town versus Akadama. Okay. Nighttime came. They settled it. They settled down. They settled down.
Nobody won.
When,
No winners.
when nighttime comes, everyone sort of like resets and the day starts over. So for example, now the dungeons are open again. So I would go down into the dungeons and do it all over again, see how low I could get, see if I could encounter some bosses, figure out some more combos, use different swords, all sorts of stuff. And that is Katana Kami.
Great. I
There's
learned
Dojima.
more about Katana Kami.
I'm gonna knock out. Hey, what's
Hey,
up?
Dojima.
Sorry for waking you up, dude. Hey, shut up. Save it for tomorrow. Okay. Well. Okay. But what if I don't want to wait until tomorrow? What? Okay. Well. Okay. Sorry, dude. Okay. He's mad. He's mad.
He's mad
He's
because
mad. He's mad.
you woke him
He's
up.
mad at me. He's mad at me.
Run,
Okay.
he's mad at you.
All right. Let's head back to us.
Yes, that was really, really cool and interesting. What did you guys think? Did you like the gameplay
That's
of
the
Katana
game.
Kami?
Yeah, I only showed a very small segment, just one day-night cycle. The game has tons more to offer. There are tons of different kinds of enemies and abilities and combos and weapons that you can use. There's also the multiplayer component, as we saw. So you can duel people that you meet, for example, if you wanted to. If you meet a player down in the dungeons, you can duel them, or you can cooperate with them, and face off against like the higher level monsters and things like that cooperatively. So tons of different options, tons of different gameplay options that you can use.
We're getting a lot of comments that it looked very cool and
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. It's really fun. It's definitely addictive because you want to go and you want to see what you pick up new swords all the time. You pick up new weapons all the time, and you want to know like what combos you can do with them and all that stuff. So it's definitely addicting. You'll get hooked.
In the trailer, in the previous trailer, so we released a gameplay trailer earlier today. In
Go
that
check
trailer,
out, yeah.
go check it out. In that trailer, at the very end, there was a huge enemy, like a monster looking, like an oni looking
Yes.
monster. Is that someone you you encounter
Yeah,
in the
that's-
Jikai as well.
Yeah, that's a boss.
That
in
looks
Katana.
freaking scary.
Yeah, there are a lot of really cool bosses in the game that are based on like Japanese folklore and Japanese mythology.
Mhm.
So you'll recognize a lot of like ancient monster-looking
Mhm.
creatures, and some are enormous, and
Yeah.
some are small, but they're like super quick. And there are also plenty of characters that, if you're a fan of Way of the Samurai, there are plenty of characters that you'll probably recognize, either walking around town in the day, or you might encounter some of them in the dungeons themselves too.
Oh.
So.
Interesting, very
Yeah.
interesting. Hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Okay, we have a little more to show you. Let's go back to the slideshow.
Mm-hmm. So, look at that.
Okay.
All right, so we've shown you these already.
Yep.
Now,
This one, yes.
that's right.
You get free DLC for from today to the 27th.
Yep. For 1 week, this DLC will be available for free, but it'll be gone after a week. So make sure that you get it now.
It's not even available with the price or anything. It's just gonna be gone.
Nope, it'll be removed after
Ooh,
1 week.
You better get that now.
So get your
And
DLC
it's free,
now.
so-
It's free. Yeah, you see, you get the 5 famous swords set.
Mhm.
So, as the name implies, it's 5 famous swords. And you also have the Wanderer set. The Wanderer set comes with 2 swords and different accessories that you can
Mhm.
wear
Nice.
from a very famous Wanderer that some of you, I'm sure, are familiar with.
Very
Yeah.
cool. Very, very cool. And the 10% launch discount that you mentioned earlier,
Mhm.
it's available. The 10% discount is available for Nintendo Switch and Steam. From
Also
the
for 1
20th,
week.
yeah, from the today to the 27th. So if you want to get the game, it's a good time to get the game. Yeah. Nice. This is great. All right.
All right.
And oh wait, did we mention about the giveaway earlier?
Yeah, you mentioned that there
I
would
did?
be a
Did I
giveaway,
mention about the
at the end
giveaway?
of the street. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I did.
yeah.
Oh,
I was
okay.
here.
Okay,
You said
good,
it.
good,
Yeah.
good. Yeah, so
'Cause
we're
it's
giving
giveaway
away.
time now.
Yeah, we're gonna give away 3 codes. We're gonna pick random winners. We're gonna choose 3 winners using the random picker. Rachel is gonna do that. Rachel is right over there.
Yes, I'm
Right
over
there.
here.
Rachel is right there.
The camera. She's gesturing.
I'm
The
gesturing.
camera's off, but she's gesturing right now.
So, yeah, aside from the in-stream giveaway, we're going to have a Twitter giveaway as well. We are going to post this image. Oh, it's posted? Okay, yes, great. Rachel has posted this image on our Twitter account. Please like this post and follow us and retweet it. And then you get a chance to win either a Katana Kami acrylic stand or the game code. Let us show you how the acrylic stand looks like. It's bigger than you think. Hey.
Yeah. So here's an example of the acrylic stands.
Katana Kami.
Nice.
Way of
Games.
a samurai.
Key art on them. Comes with a stand, so you can
Yeah,
stand it up.
it stands. It's a very nice one.
Yeah.
We just
Very
got
big.
those this
Yeah, we
morning
just-
from Japan.
Just got in the mail from Japan this morning. Yeah,
Yes.
good win.
So, with this Twitter giveaway, we're going to give 3 of those to you guys and 1 gift code. So there will be 4 winners. Please try to participate in the giveaway.
Yay!
All
Yes.
right.
That's our giveaway details.
Yeah, okay. I think it's time for us to choose the in-stream giveaway. 3 of you guys are going to win a game code. You get to choose the platform of your choice, either PS4, Switch, or Steam. You just let us know. We'll send you the code. Yes, Rachel is going to choose the winners. Rachel, let us know whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Can we go back to us?
Do they want to see more of us?
Yeah,
Do they want to
you,
see?
of
Do they
course.
want to see us again? They want to see more of us. What do we do? I have nothing. Hello, everyone.
Oh, did you guys
We're
see the
back
PS
on
blog
camera.
that was written by Alex? So when we announced the Katana Kami on the February 13th, there was a PS blog written by Alex. It was really cool. It was a fun article. Go check it out if you. Let me post a link there.
I'm paralyzed in fear. I don't know what to do. I have stage fright.
PS blog, Katana Kami.
Also, if you have any more questions about the game while we're picking the winners, I'd be happy to
People
answer
did want to
them.
know if you could tame the wild dogs that were
Tame them?
Yeah.
No. You can hit them with a sword if that qualifies. Probably not what they meant. Any other questions about gameplay you can get?
Oh, what about this?
Is there an upgrade system? So, yes, there's. You can, if you find a sword that you really, really like, you can always keep it honed and well maintained to increase its durability so that it won't break. And you can also imbue titles to swords that you like. So if you have a sword that you've been using for a long time and you really like it, you can pick up what are called title books. And title books allow you to put a certain title on your sword. So titles are things that add buffs to your sword. So you can give your swords certain special effects and essentially upgrading them. There's also different accessories that you can find. I showed off some of the accessories like the hat, for example. Different accessories have different effects. So some accessories are very, very good and have very powerful effects, like they can increase your speed or your attack, things like that. And some are purely cosmetic and don't really do anything. They're just for funsies. Any other questions? Let's see.
Oh, is there an end to the dungeon?
Is there an end? You can reach bosses. There's certain like legendary or elite bosses that you can reach. But yeah, you'll probably want to exit after you do that. You saw, for example, during the when the cursed area comes up and you can't escape until after you complete the task that you're given. Almost always an exit will come out of one of those cursed areas after you defeat it. So yeah, like bosses, for example, will often be inside cursed areas, and that's when exits will appear after you defeat the bosses.
Ooh, I think Rachel picked the winners.
Oh boy!
Those three.
Three winners.
The Wall C and
Alien Renegade.
And oops.
No, I want you to pronounce it.
What inverser?
Inverse reflex, I believe, is the.
I'll place it here.
So congratulations.
Oh, you posted it.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you, Rachel.
Yeah, congrats.
Congrats.
Everyone.
Yay.
You get a code of Katana Kami Wild
Yes.
Samurai. Sorry. Please message us on Twitch so we can ask you which platform you prefer and which region you prefer. So yeah, please message us right after this stream.
Yeah.
Yes. Alright, I think that's everything
that's
we
it.
have
Yeah.
to show you.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys are excited about Katana Kami. It's really cool, really fun, really addictive game.
very much.
Can
Yes.
jump into it right now.
Yes. If you
Right
didn't
now.
win the call, there is still a chance for you to win it on the Twitter campaign.
That's
so
right.
yeah, try to join that. All right. Thank you,
Okay.
everyone. Rachel, say bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
Thanks
See
for
you in the
tuning
next
in.
stream.